One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. The Blue Devils will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will take the first swing of the game. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. But this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
Man, it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position. You hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
With the catch, it's Richardson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Finds his man. It's Holman. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Motion from the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. On the move is a 30. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
I mean, you talk about coming out in the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left. Wide open spaces. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Flips it out to the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Used the play fake. Now to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fella. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Offense gets set for second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, a lot of space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Rides to the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Duke! Snap. Might be calling a hot route. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged out of the air. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Fires to the big fella. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I love... decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
So now it's second and long. The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Stopped at the 44, the defense coming up with a big interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, Are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kick is in the air, and they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to throw on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Going for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The elevation isn't the only thing to worry about up here. This crowd making its presence felt on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's caught. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Got a man. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might be changing the route. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Creates a little space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback in the first possession.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Going to try to get it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
That's a really nice play on second down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
And the Cowboys brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming!
And And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. They'll do the rest. They'll get in the end zone. Nice catch, but to finish it with a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in on the right. He was oh so close to wrapping up this third quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. So first down will open up the final period. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for room. It's Edwards. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Well, this running back has been the only guy obviously who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Rides the back and leaves it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Blue Devils are on the move. Leaves it with the back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation.
Touchdown, Blue Devils! And with that... Offense in a split backfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they recover their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football and turn over on downs. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's...
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is ahead right now, but that's not exactly Major Harris out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Alabama. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. It's not the elevation giving you shortness of breath. This crowd alive to try to help the Cowboys. He uncorks one deep. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he can't find anyone open. Down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to fire. He's taking the shot. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. And now on second down for this offense. Making side adjustments here. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. Let's see what they've got on second down. They're backed up, and they'll just throw it again. He'll take another shot here.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
Goalpost tapping you on the shoulder, just take care of the football here. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll look it in inside his 40. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They're in a perfect situation here, David. Just make sure you drain the clock and you have the last play.
100%. You can't lose. That's how you want to do it. Bleed the clock. Get in the position, Jesse, where you kick the field goal and the clock's hit 0.
It just comes down to which plays that you can run in your sleep here. Easy things you can go out and execute to give your kicker the best shot at winning you this game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. Coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to hit the extra point and make it a touchdown game. And there might be 2 more plays left. The kickoff, maybe 1 more snap to the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and it might have kept him from being backed up even further. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to change this route. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you 2 guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.